in for a treat. Here's everything new coming to gameplay in FIFA 23.
Can't wait to...
Let's throw it to Sheldon and our gameplay team to dive into the details.
Thank you, Derek. Joined by the one and only Shauna Games and our gameplay dev team, Sam and Concho. Everyone, how you doing?
Good, thanks.
Feeling good. How are you?
I'm super excited to play FIFA 23. Cheers for asking.
Te está enterando, ¿no?
Okay, let's get right into it. Today, we're talking about Hypermotion 2, women's football, attacking, defending, goalkeepers, and Shauna's favorite, skill moves.
First, let's start with
No, que dicen que si hay una barbaridad de movimientos nuevos y todo el rollo. Eso sí es verdad, lo he leído.
Next-gen technology that
Pero no lo he leído de, sino que ha sido una de estas, una entrevista que le han hecho a ella.
And with Hypermotion 2 this year, for FIFA 23, we carried out twice as much real-world motion capture than we did last year. That's 2 full high-intensity matches with training drills.
Oh, wow, that sounds amazing.
That's right. So there was like a shooting drill. We got a ton of great data for power shots and goalkeepers. We also did one-on-ones, so a lot of new dribbles.
And the
way the defender jockeyed and tried to counter that dribble, we've got all that motion. So the beauty
sí, el Hypermotion 2 han metido 5.000 nuevos movimientos nuevos. Vamos, que el año pasado eran 8.000 y ha sido el peor FIFA de todos los tiempos, vamos.
Drills, we got it over and over again in a short period of time.
O salió muy bien, a los 15 días estaba reventado,
empowers the improvements across all the
¿Por qué? Porque tú estás viendo todas estas jugadas que están guapas, son la polla, ¿verdad? Pues eso es mentira, porque después empieza a pegar los defensas y empieza a pasar mierda y no es lo mismo. Y me refiero con los parches.
Yeah, and don't forget our machine learning algorithm. It's
el desgaste del césped está muy guapo, ¿eh? El desgaste del césped este año se ve muy bien, ¿eh? Yo ya he visto un par de fotos del gameplay, pero en vídeo se ve mejor, ¿eh? El desgaste ese, ¿eh?
And they're professional athletes playing competitive matches, and that's what's going into the game, feeding our animation and AI systems.
Well, I'm super excited you guys are representing women's club football now in FIFA. What is it like working with the professional women's team this time around?
It was amazing. We captured 2 professional women's teams, and now that we have women's club teams in FIFA 23. It's bringing authenticity to the women's game. We've captured all this real-world data.
Parece también que el femenino no llega a Ultimate, ¿vale? El femenino es todo fuera de Ultimate, ¿vale? Todo fuera.
And I know that besides the capturing the specific animations for the passing and the shooting, we actually completely changed the whole locomotion set for the female players.
Eso no estaban el año pasado.
Every running style.
Bueno, nunca ha estado en FIFA esos pases.
And more realistic.
Los pases estilo y fútbol de exterior, centro exterior y todo rollo, y tiro exterior, eso no estaban.
What is all of this unlock in making the Hypermotion 2 experience feel more authentic?
From the first moment you pick up FIFA 23, you're going to notice the dribbling is different. We've used the new animations that Hypermotion brings to enhance the responsiveness and the visual quality of dribbling. And it adds a whole new level of personality. When you're playing with elite dribblers, you're able to change directions much more quickly. It's more based on real world football. But what the tech allows us to do is actually interrupt dribble animations so that even if you point to the right side, you can quickly change to the left, and we'll interrupt that dribble animation to allow you to sort of like create almost like a body feint motion where you're shifting your weight from one side to the other to help you beat that opponent.
And the new dribbling system is compatible with the machine learning ML flow that we introduced last year, which means we can ensure the clean footsteps in between every dribble touch.
Right, and then people always ask, well, what's the counter to dribbling? Surely there's something in defending. Well, that's where the new machine learning jockey comes in. So the way you're able to position your body, the way you're able to angle up to that dribbler is much more intelligent.
Yeah, and I know that the jockey allows you to have this super smooth, quick, lateral movement, in and out, step-ins, change of direction.
Well, I love using the jockey button, so I'm definitely using this to counter the
Ojalá puede haber bajado, de
verdad, tell me more, guys.
Another part of the Hypermotion that I'm super excited is accelerate. We know that the pace, speed, and acceleration, those attributes is probably the very first thing that our players look into.
Exactly, like acceleration is very important.
Yeah, inspired by the real-life players, we defined 3 acceleration archetypes: the explosive, controlled, and lengthy. The length is the strong physical players, but it's not only limited to defenders. Some of the strong physical attackers will also benefit from this archetype, which means they might be not as fast on the very short distance, but will be able to accelerate and very long, powerful strides to really improve their speed and accelerate even further and get the edge.
Hay que disfrutar de verano, di que sí.
Most of the players will be using
control,
which is more continuous acceleration, but I really like the other archetype, the explosive one, which is dedicated to agile players like those midfielders.
Eso es igual que el fútbol,
pitch,
Es igual, Eso es igual,
They might not be associated with the pacey and the long runs, but they have that killer quick first step.
Oh, wow. They're literally coming so fast off the mark.
And it's not just the acceleration types that we have that are new this year. We also have signature run styles.
Pero volvemos a lo mismo de siempre. El problema que tiene este juego es que te anuncian todo hecho como si fuera la pollísima. Después te das cuenta de que no funciona, de que el defensa nunca lo supera.
Yeah, my favorite one is Vinicius Jr. because he actually has two visually different run styles when he's dribbling with the ball and without. You can see when he's dribbling with the ball, his hands a little bit everywhere because he's so creative going in and out. But when he runs, it's more composed. And I know there's a series of the small, subtle changes in the way the arms move and the elbows move during dribbling, during running, during jogging. And the collection of those small changes really makes a difference.
Oh, wow, that's sick.
Hostia. Seeing so many new additions on the hypermotion
side, but there's really a lot happening in gameplay overall this year. Let's start on the offensive side of the ball.
Sam, what's your favorite way of scoring a goal?
My favorite one is a power shot. Power shot is a new high-risk, high-reward mechanic that requires a little bit more precision from you, but at the same time, it will result in one of the most powerful, most exquisite animation I've ever seen in FIFA games.
With power shots, you can actually do this in a number of different ways. You can take it off the dribble, or you can take it first time.
Top bins all day, every day.
For sure. Shauna always going for the top bins. But as we eye the back of the net here, is there anything else to help
Sí,
players
es el
score
tiro
more
impresionante,
goals?
el mismo.
Last year we introduced composed ball control. This year, composed ball striking allows players to control the ball with that first touch and set themselves up for a volley or like a bicycle kick. You take one touch to control the ball and then fluidly step into the shot. So the beauty of it is that you're setting yourself up with that thigh touch or that chest touch so that you can really step into it with power for the shot.
Salga bien,
and now to an area where we have a little more time to find different ways to score. What's new with set
pieces? No va a depender de lo mismo, de la CPU, de la defensa, así que ni más.
We redesigned all set pieces mechanics. The new penalty kicks will have a more intuitive aiming system, but the key piece of the penalty kicks this year is a new circular shape composure bar. If you time it right, you will have a more precise shot, which means you can also power it a little bit more.
Hostia.
Yeah, and that brings us to free kicks, something the community highlights so often. Anything new here players can look forward to?
With the new system, with the right stick, you are able to pinpoint the exact place on the ball you're about to strike. And I really love that the new system gives you full control of the trajectory. So in certain situations, I can actually curl around the wall back into the net, and the opponent will have no idea I can do that.
And my favorite thing is on defense, you can actually
como esto esté bien calibrado y todo rollo, escucha, cuidado,
any low shots when the wall's jumping. You see that in real football all the time these days.
Sam, the back line is starting to sweat right now. How on earth are we going to counter all of this on the defensive
ahora
side?
viene, ahora, esto de PES, todo, sí que lo han sacado todo de ahí, lo que tienen que hacer, lo mejor del juego. Vamos a ver.
And my favorite one
la defensa sigue diciendo lo mismo. He visto ya un par de cortes de gameplay y sigue metido en el área.
As far away as possible. But I found it quite useful as a counterattack to the power shots. Because if you need some time to prepare for a shot, this is a perfect opportunity for me to unexpectedly go and
no sé yo, No sé yo, No sé yo, chetar una entrada así.
And I know we've added a ton of new animations just for the elite defenders. So more coverage to stop the ball. Even if you've sort of overrun the ball, you can reach back and still get your toe onto it. So really nice way to make those
pues esa no la veo yo muy bien,
defenders stand
La de tirarse al suelo lo veo demasiado chetada,
Naturally, we've made our way to the last line of defense.
No sé
What's
yo,
new in goalkeeping this year?
No sé yo,
So with keepers, we've added
Mira defensa, no sé yo, Y los porteros veremos ver.
So if their vision is blocked, they're going to be a bit slower to react. So more natural behaviors from the goalkeeper.
Es un arma doble
but
filo,
when they do have time to go up and grab that ball, they're going to be stronger. Even if an opponent is challenging for the ball, they're going to keep that ball. Even if they fall down, they're going to hold on to it, just like you see in real life. Exactly. There's probably some other things that we haven't talked about, like the fingers,
Yeah, we always wanted to add this for a long time. When the goalkeeper will really stretch out, reaching for the ball.
Me parece la polla, la verdad. Me parece la polla, sinceramente. Esto me parece la polla. Que ponga una animación de esa me parece la polla. Ahora, lo que no me parece la polla es que todo justo un portero para que el portero vea menos y después resulta que hay que casi en 2012.
Not only for the goalkeeper, but also for the defenders. So this year, the ball will actually graze over the foot, will graze over the leg, and there will be more deflections.
And not only does it graze off the deflection, it actually pushes back like the foot or the arm.
Estos son los autos, los
I know
famosos.
Shauna's been dying to ask you this.
Pero
Shauna,
This is low-key my favourite part. Skill moves. What's new? Tell me everything about it, please. I'm dying to know.
There's so many new things with skill moves, actually. But my favorite part is the left-footed skill moves. This is something the community has been asking for many years, and we finally got that into the game. So if you're Mars, for example, you can actually do an elastico skill, and he'll use his left foot to do that now. There's so many other skill moves to talk about, like Mbappe, right? The way he fakes a shot.
I really love the fake shots because it's one of the easiest and most reliable skill moves to perform in the game. And I know that this is available only to the elite players.
And we also have a stutter feint skill move where they feint one way and make you step the wrong direction.
My favorite new skill moves is a heel fake to ball roll.
It's good. I mean, I've been using it already in the game, and it's a skill move where you actually use the heel to fake a pass, and then you do a ball roll to the other direction.
Oh, wow, that's sick. Well, this is going to be great content for me.
totally. I'm loving all of these new updates coming to FIFA 23, from women's football to new shooting mechanics to all new ways to defend. And your first look at what Hypermotion
Pero sigo diciendo lo mismo. Hay cosas de la defensa que a mí no me llaman. No lo veo, ¿eh? La defensa sigue estando demasiado en día.
Can't wait to lend our commentary to the
No,
world's
no,
game
tío.
this
No
year.
sé. No lo veo, tío. Mira. Ha terminado ya, ¿no? Hay una parte, esta, ¿no? Justo, ¿no? Mira. No sé. No sé. Hay otra cosa de la... Solo me quedo con la defensa, ¿vale? Lo demás me parece muy bien. Me parece muy bien. Las cosas que han hecho me parece muy bien. Pero la defensa... Han contado aquí lo de que van a haber más desvíos, más aleatoriedad a la hora de rechazar una pelota. No sé yo, ¿eh? No sé yo, ¿eh? No sé yo, ¿eh? Le ha traspasado la última jugada a Mount.
Like the foot or the arm.
I know Shauna's been dying to ask
a mí
you this.
eso
Shauna.
no...
This is low-key my favorite part. Skill moves. What's
Esto,
new?
es
Tell
esto
me-
justo, ¿no? Es
Pushes
esto.
back,
Tío, no,
like
tío,
the
no
foot
lo
or
veo,
the arm.
no lo veo.
I know Shauna's been dying to ask you this.
Yo eso
Shauna.
no lo veo, ¿eh?
This is
No,
low-key
no,
my
no.
favorite
Sí, es
part.
feo urgency.
Skill-
Es feo urgency, eso estaba
This
claro.
year,
Esto no
the
lo
ball
termino yo
will
de ver,
actually
¿eh?
graze over the foot,
Es lo único que no me ha
will
cuadrado a
graze
mí, ¿eh?
over the
No,
leg,
no, a mí esto
and
no,
there will
no,
be more
no, a mí esto no me ha
deflections.
cuadrado,
And
¿eh?
not only
¿Por
does
qué?
it
Porque eso,
graze
eso
off
sí
the
que te refleja en el
deflection,
juego de verdad.
It actually
Pero hay que
pushes
probarlo.
back, like the foot or the
Pero
arm.
no sé yo, ¿eh?
I know Shauna's
No
been
sé,
dying to
¿eh?
ask you
No
this.
sé.
Shauna. This is
No sé, ¿eh? Pero sinceramente, volvemos a lo mismo de siempre. Marketing un 10. El gameplay es la polla. Lo que te han enseñado es la polla. Ya podemos discutir de decir de que si va a ser mejor defensa, va a ser mejor el ataque, va a ser mejor una cosa, va a ser mejor que otra, va a ser lo que tú quieras. Pero como marketing no hay duda, tú. Como marketing, pues eso, la hostia, la verdad. Ahora te han enseñado 4 cosas de un gameplay que es fuera de Ultimate, que tú no juegas. Pero como marketing, y como gameplay, como escúchame, ¿qué quieres? Si no te compras el FIFA con eso, no sé qué está esperando, la verdad. Señor Moy, buenas tardes. ¿Me entiendo, no? Claro, solo te enseñan... No, te enseñan lo bueno y lo nuevo. Te lo enseñan todo. Y es verdad que han metido 5.000 movimientos nuevos más los que estaban. Los movimientos de los porteros nuevos que tienen una pinta increíble. La defensa, los movimientos en defensa tienen buena pinta. El problema va a ser lo que te acabo de decir. Si tiene el mismo problema que FIFA 22, porque parece ser que el mismo problema va a tener, que es que la defensa se te hunde sola, en nueva generación te estoy hablando. Es que se hunde hacia atrás sola. Y eso no se puede permitir. ¿Por qué? Porque es que no tiene sitio. Tú puedes jugar o así, o puedes jugar donde tú quieras. Pero la defensa no tiene por qué estar metida. Y eso fue una de las cosas que el FIFA 22 no avanzó, ¿eh? La verdad que no. Ahora, por supuesto, es como las películas. Entrar y enseñarme la película y luego la película es una castaña, por supuesto. No deis por muerta la All-Gen porque tiene pinta de que este año la lentitud del gameplay, la Hypermotion 2, puede que otra vez todo el mundo se vaya a jugar a All teniendo PS5 por aburrimiento. Puede ser, puede ser. No lo sé. Vale, resumen. Aquí hay que ser coherente, ¿no? Vale. Yo lo que he visto es una locura. El regate ese nuevo es la polla. Me ha dejado hasta a mí tirar la banda, sinceramente. Lo que los defensas metan el cuerpo de verdad y ganan el espacio que a veces ganaban y por cone llegaba. Eso también mola. Hay muchas cosas que molan. Hay que verlo en Ultimate, ¿no? Creo que en un mes, el 20 de agosto creo que es cuando sale Ultimate Team. Al final y al fin y al cabo es cuando hay que verlo.